How did a 9-year-old viral sensation become the center of one of the most disturbing stories the internet has ever seen? That's the question a lot of people are asking right now. Because Lil Tay, yes, the same Lil Tay who broke the internet as a flexing wild-mouthed kid, just turned 18 and instantly became headline news for all the wrong reasons. But this isn't just about Lil Tay. It's about money, fame, family, and the dark side of influencer culture that most people try to ignore. It started quietly. After disappearing for years, Lil Tay popped back up on social media, posting cryptic messages and teasing something big for her 18th birthday. The internet, as always, couldn't look away. Tweets started flying. She posted polls, "Should I make a platform?" And thousands of people rushed to vote. Even before the clock hit midnight, Lil Tay's name was trending, and not for anything positive. The creepiest part? There was a whole twisted community literally counting down the seconds until she'd be legally allowed to make adult content. When one of her posts got 10,000 likes, she said she'd seriously consider making a platform. The so-called PDF files of Twitter did not disappoint. She hit that milestone in no time. The poll about her launching a platform got over 100,000 votes. Most people said no, but 31,000 plus still voted yes. Just sit with that for a second. Tens of thousands of people openly begging for a teenager to enter college. It's beyond disturbing, and nobody can really pretend it's just fans supporting a creator. But what about Lil Tay's parents? If you've been around since her original viral days, you might remember the drama. When she was just 9, her mom was exposed for using her daughter for clout, staging videos and managing her social media to rack up views and dollars. Now with Lil Tay jumping headfirst into school the minute she's legal, people can't help but wonder, is her family behind this too? Is history repeating itself? Based on what's happened before, it wouldn't be a shock. In fact, a lot of people think her mom's probably happy about the money this is going to bring in. And then, it happened. At exactly 12:01 a.m. on her birthday, Lil Tay posted the link. The promo was as in-your-face as you can get. Freshly 18. Please don't tell my mom. Exclusive birthday shots only available for 24 hours. Her Twitter bio changed to youngest girl on college, freshly 18. There's no subtlety. It was a bullseye aimed directly at the creepiest parts of the internet, and everyone knew it. If you thought that was shocking, wait for this. Lil Tay revealed how much she made in just 3 hours. Over $1.2 million. That's right, in less time than most people work in a day, she broke records. She flexed the numbers online, taunting her critics and thanking her supporters who've supposedly been waiting for this moment since she was 9. The public went wild, half in outrage, half in jaw-drop disbelief. It's the ultimate paradox, a story that's both disgusting and, at least for her, insanely profitable. Of course, the backlash was instant. People on social media called it predatory, dangerous, and outright criminal. Anyone buying this should be locked up, some tweeted. Even with the money pouring in, most people were left wondering, how is this allowed? Why aren't platforms stepping in? Where are the adults? Industry insiders stayed quiet, some disgusted, some probably just watching the money roll in. If there were warnings or legal notices, they didn't make it public. But let's zoom out for a second. This is bigger than just one person. Watching Lil Tay on camera, there's a deadness in her eyes that you can't unsee. Does she even want this? Is she being pushed? It's hard to know. What's clear is that the influencer industry rewards shock value, not safety. It's become a machine that chews up young people, spits out controversy, and cashes in, over and over again. For Lil Tay, her birthday suit launch was just the latest proof that money talks louder than morals on the internet. So what does all this say about social media, fame, and parenting in 2025? Are we just spectators? Or do we share some responsibility for what happens to the people we put on pedestals? It's an ugly question, but one worth asking. If you've got an opinion, or a better answer, drop it in the comments. And if you want to keep seeing stories that dig a little deeper, make sure you hit subscribe. Because in the world of online fame, the next shock is always just around the corner.